Das Zugteam der Rätischen Bahn begrüßt Sie im Regionalzug nach Campocologno, Campascio, Brusio, Miralago, Le Prese, Li-Curt, Poschiavo, Cavaglia, Alp, Grün und wünscht eine angenehme Reise. Bei Fragen stehen wir Ihnen gerne zur Verfügung.
Allegra. Signore e signori, il personale di bordo della ferrovia retica vi dà il benvenuto a bordo del nostro regio servizio per Campocologno, Campascio, Brusio, Miralago, Le Prese, Li-Curt, Poschiavo, Cavagila, Alp Brun e vi augura buon viaggio. In caso di domande, riferitevi al personale di bordo.
Allegra, ladies and gentlemen, the train crew of the Rhaetian Railway welcomes you on board our Regio service to Campocologno, Campascio, Brusio, Miralago, Le Prese, Li-Curt, Poschiavo, Cavaglia, Alp Grum, and wishes you a pleasant journey. If you have any questions, the train crew will be happy to answer them for you.
Welcome back to a brand new live stream. I forgot actually to turn the mic on. Today we're cruising on a Berninalinie in Switzerland to Italy. I don't know if that's actually the Italian part or the Swiss part, but Swiss part. But here we are cruising. We're doing the full line today, and it's obviously summertime because otherwise there would have been plenty of snow. It's actually funny because it looks like a tram on this part. We also carry some empty freight wagons with us. So we're already on a steep incline, which means yeah, that it's requiring a lot of power. As you can see, the gauge here is actually 1 meter instead of the usual 35 centimeters, millimeters, sorry. Yeah. This goal is actually quite pretty steep, yeah, you can see here. We don't have to use the mirrors right now. Next station is Campo Cologno, so I assume this is the Italian part of the Alps. It sounds pretty Italian to me, at least. It's a warning for the yellow signal.
Nächster Halt, Campo Cologno.
Prossima fermata, Campo Cologno.
Next stop, Campo Cologno.
So here we're arriving at the station. on a hill here. So there's going to be a weird way to leave. We have to apply a small amount of brakes before we actually can leave, so we don't roll back and then yeah, we're getting up to speed already. Here we're actually crossing the road. So it is quite a strange line, but it is fun to drive. Beautiful, those Alps. This is actually quite a long straight for for a change.
Nächster Halt, Campo.
Prossima fermata, Campo.
Next stop, Campasio.
So it's not a really big train, but it's a beautiful looking train in my opinion. The front looks pretty beautiful. I don't really know who actually makes this train. Its nickname is the Allegra. Okay, he's going to set the speed limit to 30 because that's the next speed limit anyway, and there's no point in actually overspeeding because we're right on time here. For as far as we've driven, at least, so might give us some time to eventually check where CFA could be located. Because it warned me that I didn't have CFA turned on or whatever. Well, we might as well just Google that then. CFA Allegra. We have to go already. Could also be somewhere here then.
In Kürze fahren wir über den berühmten Kreisviadukt von Brusio. Über ihm drehen wir, ähnlich wie in den Kehrtunnels, eine Schleife. Entlang der Kehrschleife sind runde, iglu-ähnliche Steinhaufen zu sehen, welche früher als Speicher für Wein und Käse dienten.
Tra pochi minuti attraverseremo il famoso viadotti circolare di Brusio. A questo edificio il treno corre nuovamente una neve per perdere o guadagnare poco, come nella spirale dopo Bermuda. Tumuli di tracce simili al sottostante furono usati per conservare vino e formaggio.
In a few minutes, we will be crossing the famous circular viaduct in Brusio. This construction again makes a loop to lose or gain height, like the spiral tunnels of the lagoon. The igloo-like stone mounds below were once used for storing wine and cheese.
So this train actually features some automatic announcements, which is pretty neat. This is pretty cool, isn't it? Well, let's make our picture for today on this thing then, actually. To get a sense of depth. Beautiful. It is really beautiful. There's also a red signal coming up, by the way. It's just pretty strange because in most countries you first get a yellow, then a red. According to that HUD on the right, it is red signal at the station, so we might have to wait for a train or something, an AI train. Something from that sort.
Nächster Halt, Brusio.
Prossima fermata, Brusio.
Next stop, Brusio.
Might actually go a little bit farther than this. So we're right at station Brusio. We actually have some time, so we might as well. Ooh. I'm not saying anything. We might as well add some missing road maps in case there are any. Ooh, this train is significantly longer. It even features more cabs. Bits will now most likely block my way here. Or if it breaks a little later, brake a little later, please. Thank you. Well, we can still go past it because I think here is missing something. Yeah, world famous Bernina Express. Alright. Maybe that's missing even more. Pizza's eaten. Well, there it was. And now run back to our train. So I was right about the signal being red. It was caused by the passenger train that was coming from the opposite direction. As you can see, that train already departed as well. Slight increase in maximum speed, so 35 now. It's a pretty slow line, but it's made up with a good scenery. That almost looks like a close call, by the way. Speed limit increased even a little bit more to 40. Duel decreased to 30.
Nächster Halt, Miralago. Die nächste Station hat nur einen Bahnsteig. Bitte seien Sie vorsichtig, wenn Sie den Zug verlassen.
Prossima fermata, Miralago. La fermata successiva ha un solo binario. Preghiamo di fare attenzione mentre si scende dal treno.
Next stop, Miralago. The next station has a single platform. Please take care when leaving the train.
Well, we can do the same here as well. Just check if there are any missing road maps or whatever. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. You're a little bit in my way, pal. Route maps are actually route maps. So we're now at Miralago. That's a nice lake. Yeah. Don't do the same. Don't walk over the tracks. As that's not allowed. And not safe either. So I still don't know how anyone would turn seafowl on. But we are not actually going to turn it on then anyway, because yeah, it is still annoying. I set the cruise to 45, since that's the most are, well, not yet then. Well, here's getting a little bit of over speed for just a short period of time. It's a nice lake here. Train is pretty packed. Most seats are taken. I found that if you brake by using the cruise control, it's actually braking quite hard.
Nächster Halt, Le Prese.
Prossima fermata, Le Prese.
Next stop, Le Prese.
I won't be putting him there actually because that's totally nonsense. I actually saw that the route map was up here, so added that as well. Oh wait, go out of my way. And added some posters. Damn. How can this train be so busy when literally Swiss hat collected? Cool. But how can it be so busy here while this train is only a short one? No. And all seats are already taken, but there's no one actually standing. Wow. Weird. Anyway, doesn't really matter. So there's actually a speed limit of 60 coming up. That's quite fast for this route, in my opinion. I think it actually is quite fast indeed. Well, should we set the 60 already, or shouldn't we? Well, let's do it, because otherwise we're not even... Well, let's not do it, because otherwise we're getting a penalty break. No, 60, yes. Now it's allowed. A garage. There was quite a fast speed limit coming up.
Nächster Halt, Licourt.
Prossima fermata, Licourt.
Next stop, Licourt.
Nächster Halt, Poschiavo.
Prossima fermata, Poschiavo.
Next stop, Poschiavo.
Well, we don't have enough time to actually go here, or maybe if it's possible to do it from the external camera, which I don't think is the case. Damn, route map is all the way here. No, we actually cannot. Well, that's a shame. Close the door so we can depart immediately. Set that to 50% power and then release the brakes right about now. So this is going to be the longest stretch we've actually done, 4.5 kilometers between stations. That's yeah, quite some more of a distance. Well, and I also decided to not give as much commentary this route because yeah, just enjoy the scenery. That's what I like. That's all I can say and should say, I guess. Enjoy the scenery with this beautiful Allegra, which actually is a beautiful train. It's a narrow gauge. We're actually running the small variant, the 3-car variant. Apparently, all the AI trains we came across during the session so far. We're only 2, by the way. But all those AI trains had some added coaches to them. Coaches added to them. We don't. We have this added to us. Empty 3 cars. It seems. Well, never mind. Or doesn't mind. I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say. So here we have a pretty steep downhill. We don't want to fall off here. So going into a tunnel here, there's a speed restriction. That's also why there's a speed restriction of 25 kilometers an hour. Small tunnel, by the way. We were just down there. Now we're here. So we're actually climbing. If I live there, are you actually going down? That's the biggest question I think. Didn't I acknowledge it or something? There was no reason to give me a penalty break. There was a yellow, so... There's also a missing route map that can be added. Not doing that because we actually have a schedule. Speed limit increases up to 45. We're actually pulling away from the station again, so that probably pretty much sums up why we're actually having such a late time of arrival at Cavaglia. Well, it's probably mostly caused by the fact that we have to go uphill and can't go through it. Well, partly with tunnels and stuff, but yeah, that probably has something to do with it. Next speed limit will be 35 again. I assume that most of the time you have to know it, as well as on the other routes that we play on the live streams, but as well as this one. You have to actually know what the speed limits are, I assume, because I don't really think it tells you. Oh, it does actually. It tells the speed limit. That's 35 right now, 35. Yeah, it actually does tell you the speed limit, which is cool. Well, just for certainty, we will check on that later when it says 45 and 30, which are the next upcoming speed limits. The first one being 30, then 45. I said it in the wrong order. Yeah, it does tell you. Weirdly enough, it only tells you to actually slow down on the HUD when you're already past the signal, so, or when you're past the sign, so, strange. As you can see, here are power lines as well, running power lines as well. Well, I just showed and then I said it, but now I can't find them anymore. Rather than a horn, this train has a whistle.
Nächster
Halt,
Halt,
Cavalia.
Cavalia.
Prossima
Prossima
fermata,
fermata,
Cavagila.
Cavagila.
Next stop,
Stop,
Tavalia.
Cavalia.
We can speed up for a few meters to 45 kilometers an hour. Doesn't even snow. That's a high top down. It's in the middle of summer. It was July when I said the scenario. when I selected this timetable mode. Because it's actually a timetable service. You could also see that the next speed limit will be 35. Brake quite heavily there, I'm not proud of that. Well, let's see if we can add some stuff around this station because we have a very long stop, almost 3 minutes. At least you can add the route map here. Well, this is actually nothing. Then here, and the poster, and the Swiss hat. Maybe there's even more. Usually I don't run around, I just walk around to keep it more realistically. Keep it more real, or we almost added all the posters already. Does there need to be a poster here? Okay, we expect a train here. I think if we... No, we cannot, because this train tracks end... Oh, right. We still can, actually. Are there any signals here for the other track? Not that I find. Or can see. And we're still having a green light, so I don't think there's actually a train coming up. Do you want to board, mate? Well, it still gives us a few seconds. No. It still gives us a couple of seconds to the train, which is a quite neat train. You actually have this on your table. You don't have it here. Well. So there's only one station left, which is Alcorum. And then, of course, it's the end station, Ospizio, Berninalinie. Let's close the doors and head out. Let's set cruise control to 35 already, because that was the next speed limit, as you all could see. And, well, don't really have to apply full power though. Excuse me. Well, if the station is there, expect a lot of running around now. It's probably, we're gonna have to climb probably.
In wenigen Minuten erreichen wir den einzigartigen Aussichtspunkt Alpgrün auf 2091 Metern mit Sicht auf den Balü-Gletscher und den Piz-Balü. Hier Hier eröffnet sich ein herrlicher Blick über das Puschlav, das Val Poschiavo. In der Ferne spiegelt sich die Wasserfläche des Puschlava-Sees.
Pochi minuti raggiungeremo l'esclusivo punto panoramico Alto che a 2091 metri offre una vista del ghiacciaio del Palù e il Piz Palù. Qui si apre allo sguardo una magnifica vista sul Pušlav, la Val Poschiavo. In lontananza si spengono le acque del lago di Poschiavo. In lontananza si spengono le acque del lago Poschiavo.
In a few minutes, we will reach the viewpoint of Outgrum, which, at the height of 2,091 meters, looks over the Palou Glacier and its mouth. Here, a spectacular vista opens over the Pushland, the Poschiavo Valley. In the distance, the waters of the Lake Poschiavo are reflected.
So also this automatic announcements provide some interesting information, which is pretty cool. So the station is actually not far away, about 800 meters, but as you all might expect, it's going to take much longer to actually get there, because it's going to be a lot of circling around due to the climb, the steep climb, because like they said, there's about 2100 meters or something, which is pretty high. At least we are able to do a short period of 40 kilometers an hour, which adds another 10 kilometers an hour. I wonder if you could actually see our next rail tracks already there. But I assume we're going all... Oh, you can actually, I think. I think that's... yeah, that will be our tracks. A little 40 meters up in the sky. And there's a corner coming up. We have to do 30 then, and then we have a longer straight where we can do actually 40 again. Excuse me. Well, there are actually some power lines. This time the other train is getting red. At least that's what it seems like. And once again, this one had those coaches as well. It's immediately getting green. This one had only 2 coaches attached to it. Feel like we're pretty high already. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that you can't actually see a lot when it's dark. Oh, there's a lake. But we're going even higher, apparently. To me, it's pointless to go for 40 for the speed limit of 40. It's beautiful. Something tells me that we're going even higher. I can see a station there.
Nächster Halt, Altgrün. Prossima fermata, Altgrün.
Next stop, Altgrün.
The fact that this train is able to climb so fast is actually quite astonishing. Well, this obviously asks for a view to explore it and to play some more route maps. Oh, there one actually through here. Can't go inside, that's sad. Restaurant shut for renovations. They aren't really renovating anything there. Nah, thanks. What are you doing here? Anything to do here? Not really, apparently. Apart from the beautiful view, but... see if we can actually... Still haven't placed all the posters yet, but we haven't been to every location yet either. It asks me to if I want to give up control. No, I don't want to. I got it. So we are about to depart to Ospizio, Berninalinie. And lights out and away we go. Apparently we should arrive there already in 7 minutes. So we'll be arriving there quite early. But I think it's might also be a straight line downwards. No, I don't think it actually is, because, well, if you go downwards, you have to go upwards as well to reach this station from Ospizio side. So I assume this is going to be a lot of curves and corners and whatever as well. But I could be wrong, I haven't driven it yet. See that the next speed limit will be in 45, so that's even faster. It could actually be a pretty fast section here, I don't know yet.
Station Ospizio Bernina ist mit 2253 Meter der höchstgelegene Bahnhof der Rätischen Bahn. Auf der anderen Seite des Lago Bianco sehen Sie den Cambrena-Gletscher und den 3604 Meter hohen Piz Cambrena. Seit 1927 wird das Wasser des Stausees über eine Druckleitung in die 280 Meter tiefer gelegene Kraftwerkzentrale Palü geleitet. Der Inhalt des vollen Sees beträgt 18 Millionen Kubikmeter Wasser.
Si trova a 2253 metri sul livello del mare, la stazione più alta delle ferrovie rettili. Sull'altro lato, di Largo Bianco, si può vedere il ghiacciaio Cambrena, così come il Piz Cambrena, a 3604 metri. Dal 1927 l'acqua della riserva viene pompata tramite un tubo a pressione fino alla centrale idroelettrica di Palù, a circa 280 metri di profondità. Il lago contiene 18 milioni di metri cubi d'acqua.
The station, Ospizio Bernina, is at 2,253 meters above sea level, the Racial Railway's highest station. On the far side of Lago Bianco, you can see the Cambrena Glacier, as well as Piz Cambrena at 3,604 meters. Since 1927, water from the reservoir has been pumped via a pressure pipe to the hydroelectric power station Palou, some 280 meters lower down. The lake contains 18 million cubic meters of water.
Well, it's odd that this is the highest station, since I would think that the other station was higher, but maybe it's not owned by Rijksbaan. So we're approaching a final station. The line actually continues in real life, but for us it doesn't. This is the last station on the route for us in Train Sim World 5. Well, it's not that bad because we've already been on a drive for more than 1 hour. So after this stream will end, I hope you guys enjoyed this route as much as I did. I certainly enjoyed the scenery, by the way. Yeah. If you did so, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends on social media or whatever. This route is currently in sale on PlayStation. On sale on PlayStation. So make sure to get it if you liked it. And see you around for another stream.